CBS News, ladies and gentlemen, totally folding. They're like begging Trump to settle this case. Paramount is the parent company of CBS News, which runs 60 Minutes. And the parent company would like to get some kind of deal done because you see, Donald Trump is suing them for $20 billion, that's with a B, $billion. The company's only worth $8, right? So like, he's going to put them out of business if he can. And so Sherry Redstone, who's in charge of Paramount, is looking at CBS saying, why do I have these headaches? She just wants to do her Skydance merger deal. Here's reality, okay? Like, for whatever reason, you have a bunch of reporters out there that really probably should be working for ABC News because maybe Bob Iger would put up with this a little bit better than Sherry Redstone. And they're idealists and they want to say, okay, you know, this is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's going to be. And we're going to resign. We're going to have a temper tantrum. We're going to get on television on 60 Minutes and say this, that, and the other. We're going to go give speeches at graduations and say this, that, and the other, all anti-Trump because they hate Trump so much. And they're furious that their company is sitting there saying, well, you know, we got to keep the lights on. And the reality is, if we don't settle this lawsuit, which Donald Trump has every right to sue on, I mean, you think about, it's not fair, right? You can't just you can't libel someone the way that, say, ABC libeled him, George Stephanopoulos. That's why there was a $16 million payment. And so now CBS is like, okay, please take a deal. We'll offer you $15 million for your library. Please take this. Please take this. And what does Donald Trump say? Nope. He doesn't want it. He's holding out for more. Good for him, right? He deserves more, given what they did. Given what they did, ladies and gentlemen. Remember on 60 Minutes, he's like, wow, you guys actually tried to throw the election with this one. The woman couldn't talk. She tried to talk about Israel and she got into one of those word salad escapades again. And so you guys edited it and cleaned it up for her? Why?
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Woo! What a good, massive difference an editor can make, right? You know, they cleaned her up pretty good and made her more palatable for the American people. And that's what Donald Trump has a problem with. And so, again, that is why he sued for $20 billion. And Sherry Redstone is begging, let's just get this over with. Let's put it behind us. Can we give you 15 mil? And he says no. Meanwhile, you get all kinds of things going down at CBS. You've got the guy who ran 60 Minutes, who was Scott Pelley's producer for many years, leaving because he didn't want to apologize to Donald Trump over that editing snafu. You've got the president of CBS News, Wendy McMahon. She's leaving because she allegedly did not want to apologize for what went down. And then you got Pelley out there who got a gig for a pretty penny, I'm sure, maybe not that pretty because he's not that famous, at Wake Forest University to give a graduation speech. And what did he do? He used it as an opportunity to rip the president. Yeah. People are making fun of him for it. Lots of fun of him for it. Here it is.
What is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? Who are you? You are the educated. You are the compassionate. You are the fierce defenders of democracy, the seekers of truth, the vanguard against ignorance. You are millions strong across our land. I might be sorry that you were picked by history for this role, but maybe that was the plan. Hard times are going to make you better and going to make you stronger. In a few minutes, when that diploma hits your hand, it's not a piece of paper we're giving you. We're handing you the baton. Run with it. Why am I here?
Oh, I know why you're there. I know why you're there. You're there because you're getting a speaking fee. I mean, let's be honest.
I'm here today because I'm 50 years farther down the trail than you are. And I have doubled back this morning to tell you the one thing that I have learned from Volodymyr Zelensky, Nadia Murad, Sam Attar, and 1,000 others. In a moment like this, when our country is in peril, don't ask the meaning of life. Life is asking, what's the meaning of you?
Thank you to Newsbusters for providing us that choice little clip. Ooh, Pele. Yeah, he's getting pretty badly ripped on this one. Pompous CBS News anchor ripped for anti-Trump commencement speech and so on and so forth. But you know what? Donald Trump's going to have the last laugh because CBS is begging to settle. He's holding out for more. And if you think about it, he might actually be able to use this over with the FCC to actually get rid of CBS's affiliate relationships. That's exactly what's happening with ABC. The FCC head, Brendan Carr, sent that letter to Bob Iger saying, well, since you paid the $16 million, right, because you libeled the president on television, well, we're now finding that Americans don't trust you. I mean, you've admitted it, right? You've admitted it. So since Americans don't trust you, maybe we shouldn't be handing out those affiliations all over the country to all your stations. That could come back to hit CBS. The other thing that could come back to hit CBS and that should come back to hit Disney are shareholder lawsuits. Because once they admit, yeah, they really screwed up, you get the shareholder lawsuits that are going to come out of the woodwork and they're going to say, well, wait a second, why the heck do you have people like you had at 60 and at CBS overall where nobody's actually minding the ship? So lots of trouble ahead for this company for sure.